And we continue our conversation about the Wisconsin state budget with Representative John Nygren. Our fight against opioid abuse, important to you personally, obviously your story well known. Is the state doing enough to fight this problem in our communities?
I think we can always do more.
Yeah.
However, actually there's a piece of this budget where Governor Evers and I can agree on. Actually, we are looking towards implementing what's called hub and spoke. It's actually a model of delivery of treatment that actually was introduced in Rhode Island and Vermont and mostly smaller states, but it's now been introduced in other states like Washington State. It's a delivery model for treatment of opioid and other abuses. And the idea behind it is the hub would be the intake where you'd get detox, initial rounds of treatment, and the spokes, most likely in Wisconsin, would be primary care doctors that would continue to provide ongoing treatment, but also coordinate the long-term care of psychiatric and other type of counseling that you're going to need as a recovering addict. Because one of the things I learned long ago in this battle is while you may be in recovery, whether it be alcohol or any other substance abuse, you're never fully completely recovered. You're going to struggle with this the rest of your life. So we're going to implement the hub and spoke model in Wisconsin. Yet we're typically after the budget passes, when my office goes into full gear on legislation, there are some pieces that we continue to struggle with. Housing, for example, employment. We want to be able to create an environment where in a situation where employers are struggling to find workers, we should have certain employers throughout the state who are recovery friendly and understand that with recovery sometimes come struggles. If we can create a workforce that is recovery friendly and connect the people in recovery to those jobs, I think they have a much better opportunity for long-term sobriety.
In the 30 seconds or so that we have left, budget. Are we going to get it done?
I think we are.
Before the deadline?
Well, we will definitely get it done and on the governor's desk by the deadline. It's up to him from there. I do believe that he probably will utilize that very powerful veto pen that he has. Yet as I go across all the different items that we checked off earlier, education check, Medicaid and healthcare check, income tax check, transportation system check. We met all the principles that he laid out there, maybe not in the same way, but we addressed them so that he can feel confident by signing that bill into law that the citizens of Wisconsin are well served.
John Nygren, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Much appreciated. And if you have a newsmaker in your town who you think we ought to have on this program, let us know about it. Send us an email at tips@wearegreenbay.com or message us on Facebook. And be sure to join us once again Sunday morning at 7:30. Until then, have a great day.